Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Jayco Redhawk 26M motorhome. You guys picked a cool motorhome here. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. First thing I want you to take into consideration, of course, is your slide. Make sure your slide can come in and out unimpeded. Plenty of room for that to open and close. Then I want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. You're going to be in your off campsite, just behind your rear tire of your driver's side of your tow vehicle, and your water connections all the way at the rear of your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. So park accordingly so that you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, first thing you're going to do is stabilize your unit. Now you can do this with the slide open or closed. I had it open to show you how much room you're going to need. So you got to come up inside the unit and make sure your key is turned to the on position but not started in order for your leveling jacks to work. You're just going to hold this button right here and you're going to touch auto level. Auto level is going to go ahead and run them auto leveling jacks down for you. Get your unit all level. Once the unit's level, we'll go ahead and hook up our water and power. Coming back around to your off campsite. The power cord stores conveniently inside here. Right underneath your slide. Reach it there, pull out your power cord, big long cord. At the end of that cord of 30 amp service is a 30 to 110 adapter if you need to plug in at home. Got our power hooked up. Let's hook our water up. First, here's your 30 to 110 adapter that goes with your power cord. Now your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this when putting water into your city water connect or your black tank flush. Hook this up, hook your hose up, but don't turn our hose on yet. What we're going to do is we're going to come around to your campsite to your hot water heater. All we're doing at this point is returning our drain plug. We have left this off last time you were camping. Go ahead and put that on there nice and snug, and you can go ahead and turn on your water. Now go inside, turn on your hot water tap, leave that running until you got a nice steady flow of water coming out of there, and then you know that your hot water heater is full and you can turn it on from indoors. Now before you turn that water on, you have to come in here to your docking station and set this accordingly. Now we're going to hook up to city fixtures. So we want this at 2, which is straight up, and 6 for this to come all the way around here. Now it's all set up for city water. You go ahead and turn on your hose. Now if you want to just fill the tank, put it at 1 and 6 and that'll fill it up, but then return it back to city fixtures so it'll run right. Country fill, if you're going potable water, set it at 1 and 4 and fill your tanks. Just remember, when using your potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump indoors. Don't turn on your water pump if you're using city water, it's already pressurized. Alright, let me walk you around some more of the unit. Here's your low point drains. We'll drain those when leaving the campsite. Your black and gray holding tanks are right here as well. Your fuel station, outdoor shower. It's your black tank flush, which we'll talk about when leaving the campsite. City water connection. Also underneath here, inside your power, you have storage here. Access to all your fixtures in here. More storage there. Your low point drain, if you're using potable water, that's where you dump that. And then your generator, I'll turn that on in a moment. Coming around to your campsite. Beautiful day, but a little windy out here. Sorry if it's messing with the audio. Your outdoor speakers. Here's your propane. Shows full, there's your meter there. So you turn that on, that's where you fill. More storage. This is a heat release for your furnace, so if you're running your furnace, you clear this, it'll get hot. Your hot water heater again. Access to the back of your fridge. Your outdoor kitchen here. Pull this out. Pull the cord up from the back. Pull it up underneath. Your quick connect LP right here. So put your deck back up there. Storage here. Put your grill back. Just take this and tuck it up underneath first before sliding your grill back. More storage back here. Your big awning, which will run out. Your ladder to go up and check your seams. Keep an eye on your roof. Caulk as needed. And it brings us back around to the rear again. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside your unit. Alright, so coming up into your entryway is your main power. That's where you turn everything on at. Your awning light. Indoor, outdoor speakers. Your awning. Your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mentioned is 12 volt. It's always running off your battery. And your auto leveling system. A couple of 110s here and your interior and exterior lights. Coming up inside your unit, self-explanatory microwave. Your hood does have a light and a vent. There's a glass top, makes an excellent backsplash. Over here you have a panel light. You notice when you turn, it'll turn from blue to red when your gas is on. Hit the spark when your gas is turned on outside. That'll light right up. Same thing on the oven. Don't light down here for the pilot. Light it here, turn it on here, and hit your spark over here. Your Nordic cold fridge. On and off button right here. Mode, now it's on gas. Now it's on auto. Auto means that when you're plugged in, you're running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, the A will stay on and the gas light will come on. Or you can go strictly power, or you can go strictly gas. Over here is 5 different levels to change your temperature. Access panel right here to your fuses. Looks like you got mostly 15s in there, all 15s. Recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. And down below your fuses is your breaker box. Your TV. Turn that on for you real quick. Back off by the remote.
What's up? Do you know that antique figurine that used to live right?
Remote for your fireplace as well. I want to talk about your fireplace. Not just for looks anymore. You can change your level of your light all the way from 4 on down. But the biggest advantage is the heat. If you're plugged in somewhere, instead of turning on your gas and using up your gas to heat this up with the furnace, go ahead and turn on this electric fireplace. That'll get it toasty in here in no time. Coming over to your wall here is your thermostat. Turn your heat on. Turn that up, your heat just kicked on. Shut that off. You can turn on just a fan or just your AC. Turn that down. There's your AC kicked on. Everything on there works. Over here is just an auto fan you can use. And your Euroloft bed. First thing you want to do with these is remove your cushions. This does come down rather quickly. Turn it on and hit bottom. I gotta turn it on, excuse me, and hit down. That'll run this down really quickly. Just that quickly you have a bed. Lift it up. And just that quickly it's back up. Return your cushions. You have some storage underneath the sofa as well. Come back into your bathroom. You have a 110 on the wall here. A bath fan and light. Put your cushions back. That quick, get back to a sofa. Over here, clean it in here. This table will remove. Set it down in here and put your back cushions on top, and that'll give you another bed here. Another bed up top as well. As you know, you simply fold this forward and use your ladder, and that'll give you another bed up here. It does have its own cab lighting. Then coming around, lastly, your control panel here. So I'm going to start your generator. Sometimes you may have to prime it once or twice. There it's running. I'm going to go out there and let you hear that real quick. Generator running, purring nicely. Same spot we just turned it on, you can turn it off at. See it stop. So, close your exterior door, it's a little windy out there. Well, here's your slide. We'll run that we'll run that back in a minute. So here's your batteries. Check your battery here. Your fresh tank, this is where you can hold that down and tell when your potable water is full. Your black and gray tanks. Here's where you turn on your water heater if you're hooked up to electricity. Over here if you're hooked up to gas. Turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. And turn on your tank heaters if you're in inclement weather. Now let's act like we're leaving the campsite. What I like to do is come down here and shut off all my interior lights. That way I know I can walk through and which ones I need to individually shut off. So go through and shut off all your lights. So I've shut off all the power. Make sure that all of our drawers are closed and nothing is in the way of this slide coming in. You're just going to hit retract. So the unit wouldn't retract because our power was still on from our power stabilizers. Let's shut your power off. That is a protection. You cannot drive this with that slide open. You can't even move the slide when the unit is turned on. So simply run that in real quick. Turn your lights back on, or your power here. Turn your key up. Come back to your stabilizing jacks. Turn it on and hit retract. Retract is going to bring all of them back up. Shut our power off. Head outside. Now, one thing I want to note on this power step, give it time to come out, especially if you're trying to come out the door in a hurry. Give it time to come out. Shut off our unit power. Close your exterior door. Lock and deadbolt your door. Come around to your off camp side. Unhook any cable, water, power, and head up to the dump station. Now at the dump station, if you're using potable water, you can do this at the campsite and open up your low point drain. And if you use the city water, you open up these low point drains. Now we're going to go around to your hot water heater. We're going to come in here and we're going to open this valve. Leave this tip up. That's going to drain all your water out of here. After that's done draining, close that. Then you can remove your hot water drain. Close your hot water heater up and head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, you take your sewage hose, hook it up right here, and pull our black holding tank. Now if this sounds like a black tank is no longer dumping, we're going to leave that black handle open. We're going to again use our water pressure regulator and hook up to the tank flush valve. Hook your hose on there and run that for a good 5 minutes. What that's going to do, it's going to wash out your black tank, get all that nastiness out of there. Close that up, close your black handle, and pull your gray tank. Once your gray handle sounds like it's no longer draining, you're going to take your hose. That's going to be cleaner water, it's your sinks and your showers. Take your hose, store it right there inside your bumper. And a sanitary place for it. Again, we thank you so much for your purchase. We hope you enjoy this Redhawk for many years to come. Happy camping.